being a human being has so many complexities.
There are far more similarities than differences.
Genderfication as a documentary of trans and genderqueer people and youth is extremely important for people from all backgrounds and all societies to watch.
They might learn something, they might find it interesting, expand their mind.
Guess what? They're here, and let's talk a little bit about it and be sensitive to it. There are just so many levels of of gender and so many different areas that you can be on the spectrum, and nothing is right or wrong.
Documentary films do just that. They document people's lives. And I think that's how we grow as a global society, watching and learning and listening from other people.
There's no way to completely understand or try to put it in a box.
Even though I'm gay myself, I had very little understanding of the trans community, and it has really helped me to see these people in a new light.
The movie has a potential to change how people think about gender and sexuality and identity in fairly powerful ways if they haven't been exposed to those ideas before.
There's very little exposure or known exposure to trans people in rural areas especially.
Trans and genderqueer people have not traditionally or historically had places to speak openly and freely about their own gender identity and the ways in which they interact with different social, religious, and political systems in the world.
For anyone who is trans or genderqueer who might be interested in seeing this video and showing it to their family and their friends, and maybe their family who isn't really understanding what's going on and they just think that their child has that problem or that they have that problem, they can see that person, or they can see that person's mother telling a story about them, and they can have some identity with that person's mother and can kind of understand that they're not alone and there's people like them as well.
If this movie has an opportunity to teach somebody something, but then also let people know that deep down inside we're really all the same, that's it.
I think that type of experience is something that really everyone should have.
To create dialogue and to have something that's really set in concrete in history for people to look back upon.
And I hope that people who maybe are transgender could watch this movie or genderqueer and watch the movie and understand and appreciate it and not feel alone.
The trans and genderqueer community in the Twin Cities have done a lot to contribute to this sort of like as a whole.
It's really important to give people a place to archive their personal histories.
Differently gendered people.
Okay, it was an either or question.